Someone said the artificial and the artificial intelligence is real. The artificial and the artificial intelligence is real. Uh, my understanding, I've not really been in that field, but I can see the whole world is moving there. Uh, is I think artificial intelligence is another tool that we have. We don't have to be worried about it. But obviously, there are two ways about it. On the one hand, we can be responsible how we handle it. And number two, we have to make sure it really is useful for rest of humanity. But obviously, because people on the field come from different persuasions, there could be different interests here. Like for example, someone who's a hacker will be very interested in artificial intelligence. He or she may want to get skilled even more and more in that field. All right. So the question is, what do people really want out of this? So I think governments will have to be extra careful as they lay down policies about how to use, where to use. Clearly, AI is very helpful in many fields. Like for example, security, it's helpful. In medical science, it's helpful. But I think where AI tends to get a little complex and controversial is when it becomes AGI, artificial general intelligence. All right, so that's where it becomes a little scary also, because you allow the machine in a sense to kind of take over. People fear that today. They say we are in a situation where human beings aren't in control anymore. AGI might dictate to us what the future is going to be. From a Christian point of view, like I said, I think AI in that sense is neutral. It's about what we do with it. Okay, so that's the question. So what should be the end purpose? What should be the methods we employ? And how much freedom people have? And those are the questions I'm sure the policymakers will look at. But in terms of the promise, what does it really promise and will it deliver? There are some extreme atheists who actually believe AGI will give us that transcendence. Meaning AGI will give us scriptures that are not just man-made. With its own research and machine learning, AGI can give us scriptures that transcend, and for the first time we might have a scripture that's non-human. When they say that, indirectly they are critiquing or undermining, let's say, the Bible, as though it were purely a human invention. So now AGI is going to give you something else. But actually there's faulty thinking there. Where does AGI or machine learning get its data from? It's what humans feed. We're giving it a lot of information, we are making it in a certain way, and we're expecting a certain result. Okay, so in other words, as the Bible would say, we are creating our own gods and dictating to them what we want them to tell us, what our itching ears want to hear. So yes, there is a problem side to it, but I think the big questions of AI today is, will we humans lose our jobs? And that's a big fear that people have. Again, I think at the level of the policymakers, I don't think we need to lose jobs. If we can handle it well, it can be a great asset.